Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. I also have inspirational short quotes and I have my running fitness shorts. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, but most of all, share. For those of you returning, happy Thursday. I am so glad it's Thursday. I feel like this has been a week between my kids being sick and me being completely unmotivated for work. It's been a rough week, and I really found myself leaning on God because I hadn't even felt motivated to read my Bible like I should. It's just like one of those days where you just like, or one of those weeks where you just don't feel like it. And today, when I was laying in bed this morning, I usually get up around 5 o'clock so I can get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and go for a run. And I was laying in the bed this morning. I was like, I am not feeling any of this. I don't want to run. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. Like I just, if I had it my way, I would have stayed in bed all day today. But I'm like, I can't do that. I got to go for my run and I've got to work. And it didn't help that my kids popped up at 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm just like, what is going on here? So I got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, did my devotions, and I prayed a simple prayer. All I said was, Lord, I need your strength today and everything. And as I got moving and putting my clothes on and I went for my run, I started to feel better. I finished my run, came back, took a shower, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better. But the cool thing is when I was out running, when I run in the morning, I get up around 5 o'clock and I'm walking out the door between 5:30 and 5:45. It's still dark outside, so I have my reflector belt. And as I'm finishing up, the sun is starting to come up. And as I was starting my run this morning, I run like I'm going out of the neighborhood, but then I turn around and come back in. And when I was coming back, I noticed a frog hopped over the grass and I jumped over the frog. And as soon as I saw that frog, I said, "Oops, sorry, frog." And I jumped over him and I kept running. And as soon as I saw that frog, I immediately thought, frog, freely relying on God. I used to see bumper stickers back in my hometown in North Carolina. People used to have these bumper stickers that said frog. And I'm like, what the heck is frog? And it was an acronym for freely relying on God. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And so as soon as I saw that frog hop across like the concrete where I was running, I thought about frog. And as I was running, I was like, frog. So I knew that that's what I was going to talk about today. Now, granted, I had a scripture picked out already ready, but when I saw that frog, I was like, nope, I need to talk about freely relying on God. So my question is, do you frog? I know it sounds funny, but when you freely rely on God, you truly surrender and give everything to Him. And that's what I had to do today because in my own strength, I could not get up and run. I could not work. I could not take care of my kids in my own strength because I'm tired. I'm burnt out. And God knows this. He knows I'm tired. So through His strength, I was able to do what I was able to do today and show up and be present and be productive. Now, my family knows I'm tired. They know I can't wait for the weekend. The kids are sick. It's a lot, and if you're a young mom, you know how it is. You get tired. But I just said, Lord, I need your strength. Even when I was running, I kept saying, Jesus, Jesus, and Lord. And the run was getting done. It was hot and humid out there, but the run got finished. And I felt really good after that. And of course, I gave him the glory and the honor as I always do, because I know that it is his breath in me that is allowing me to do these runs. But getting back to the whole frog thing, I said I had to just freely rely on God to give me everything that I need because He is my daily bread. He is my everything. He's all that I need. And once you realize that and you fully, truly rely on Him and trust in Him, that's when you can truly rest because you know that He's got you. No matter what you're going through, He knows you're tired. He knows you're exhausted. He knows you're stressed. He knows you're worn out. That's why He said, "Come unto me, all you that labor, and I will give you rest." And He wants us to rest in Him. And that's what I was able to do today, even though I was physically and mentally tired. Calling on Him gave me the strength that I needed to move and do what I need to do. And it wasn't by coincidence that that frog hopped across my path today. Because I'm telling you, when that frog hopped across the concrete and it did it so fast, I was like, oh, frog. And that acronym for freely relying on God, it just popped up in my head and it just made me realize I'm freely relying on Him because I know that He's going to carry me through whatever I'm going through. because that's just what a good dad does. So I want to ask you today, do you frog? I hope you do, because it's a whole lot better if you don't. All right, so that was my little word of the day. Pass along that little frog acronym to anyone that you may know, or if you know about it yourself, then this is probably familiar to you. But I hope this helped you guys if you're anxious or tired or stressed out, and just hopefully it encouraged you just to freely rely and trust on Him. All right, I love you guys. I hope this blessed you, and Lord willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.